Now we're gonna do some ground techniques, some sweeps. I'm gonna start dividing the guard into open guard, close guard, and then open guard again. Spider guard, hooks, different variations. Just gonna try to show a little bit of each, so you have some options on the ground. Okay. Gonna start with a close guard. Opponent's on his knees. I close my guard. Control his sleeve. Opposite hand. And opposite leg. Okay, so I control one side, opposite hand to the hand, and I control the leg on the same side. Either like this, or just over like that. Okay? Now I have his side controlled. My movement in the closed guard always are more limited because my guards are closed and I don't have enough hip movement. So I'm going to try to do some different things for you so that you can create new things from now. So control the hand, cruise with a cross arm, and I control the leg. So all one side is dominated. I open the legs and I'm going to circle my leg over, throwing my hip over. See, now it looks like he's going to pass me. I'm on all fours. Okay, his way to do is to just get on top of me and put the weight. So I pull his arm and I come back to the shoulder lock with a sweep. Okay, now I control the leg, control the arm, and I'm just going to release from here, grab the opposite leg over the leg, and I'm going to sweep him over me. Now I have a completed sweep. Okay, cross arm over, control the same side leg, same side. So I open the legs and I throw my leg over. You cannot just throw the leg over and be low. You gotta throw the hip and your entire body like you're going on all fours. At this point, he's gonna try to put the weight on me. Okay, as soon as I touch my toes, I come back to the shoulder lock. Okay? Okay? Now I release the hand. As soon as he braces, okay, I have to keep the weight on my thigh and stretch my arm and my thigh so he doesn't come over. So now I release the hand, go over the leg, grab the opposite leg, and now I'm going to sweep him over me, pull him the leg and turn him over for the completed sweep. And I pull his arm, 2 points. Again, I grab across, control all one side, leg and hand, open the leg, and I turn my body completely over. I use my leg to bring my body over. As soon as my foot touches the ground, I come back to the shoulder lock. So as soon as I touch, I'm gonna come back to the shoulder lock. And I put weight on my left leg, stretching it so that I bring him down. Now he's gonna posture to defend the shoulder lock. Okay. So, as soon as he postures, I'm going to hug the opposite leg and I'm going to switch legs and bring him over top of me. See, I switch the legs to bring him over the top of me. Sweep, 2 points. Grab, hand, arm. All one side is blocked. Swing the legs over. I turn over at all fours. As soon as my foot touches, I go back to the shoulder lock. Okay, now I grab over the leg, the opposite leg. Switch, close my elbow and switch my hip to bring him over me. Okay, still dominating the arm. 2 points. Open the leg, turn over. As soon as I touch, I go back, bring my body back, shoulder lock. When he braces, I'm going to change, grab, switch my hips, and bring his leg over for the sweep. Put my hip on him, pull the arm to control him. Hug his leg, dominating the position. Now in real speed. Grab, grab, control one side. Land, come back. Always pulling the arm to keep control. Change to the leg. Now again with a closed guard, he's going to stand up and lift me off the ground. He stands up, I'm adjusting myself, he stands up, pulled me off the ground. I'm going to bring my chest close to him, bring my head close to him, and hug his body. Hug his body, I keep him tight. I can either grab like this with the wrist or grab both hands like this. So I prefer this way. Once again, I'm going to feel what his legs are like. If they're straight, I'm going to release my legs and stand up. Now once I'm standing up, I'm going to push him with my head while I pull his hips with my arms. Okay? So I push up with my head, pull down with my hips. To be more effective, I'm going to take my leg between his legs like an uchigari and bring him down. So I close the guard, I'm adjusting myself, he stands up, and he lifts me off the ground. Now I bring my head to him, and I hug him. I'm real tight on him. I open my legs. I go up with my head and down with my arms. Okay, now I'm in base. My hip is back. And there's some pressure that I can use with my hip. I pull him down and I drive my head up. So I'm twisting him. I put my leg between, pull him down, take down. Man, I close the guard. He stands up. I go up with him. I get real tight. I hug him. Keep my head close to him like I like. And I bring his hip. See, I'm in a good base here. My leg is back. The leg on the same side of the head is back. Now there's some space between my body. I pull his hips to me, and I drive my head on him. Now the opposite leg goes between his legs for a hook, and take him down. Pay attention. When I go take him down, my leg goes in, blocking his ankle, so he cannot step back. See, he cannot step back now, and I just drive forward, and he falls back. He goes up, brings me up, I hug him tight, open my legs, step back in base, leg back the same side of the head, pull him to me, and I hook him with the opposite leg, blocking his foot, and I keep driving him forward so he falls. Now in real speed. Go with him, hug, step. Always in control here. There's control, I step and I take him down. Come up, hug him, step back in base, trip, take him down. Now with a closed guard, he stands up and I'm on the ground. I can't come up with him. So I'm gonna do different sweeps from there. Closed guard, good posture. Closed guard, he stands up, but he keeps me down. I gotta prepare myself before he goes. So I gotta get ready right here. So my hand's gonna go opposite sleeve. And I'm gonna wait till he goes up. And I'm gonna wrap his leg as he goes up. See, as he goes up, I'm gonna wrap his leg and reach and grab the same sleeve with the same hand. So I got both hands on the sleeve. See how I give the sleeve to my hand and then I grab a little higher. Okay, on the collar. Now I gotta open the leg and close a triangle over his arm. Now look how he's all wrapped. Now I'm gonna put weight on my foot to bring him down and open his elbow. So he's gonna start falling down. Now I finish the sweep. Hug the leg, get to his side, control the position. Again. He stands up, but I gotta prepare myself before he goes up. Switch the hand to grab the sleeve. My hand goes across, it's up. As he stands up, I'm gonna hug, wrap his leg with my free hand. So I wrap my arm around his leg and I reach and grab the same sleeve. So now I have everything trapped on one side. Okay, I use my other hand to give the sleeve to the other hand. Okay, now I grab the collar, open my legs, and I do a figure 4 triangle over his arm. Okay, now we're gonna put weight on my leg to bring him down, and I continue over to sweep. And I roll him, he's totally dominated. Now I change, pull his arm, grab the leg, control the position. Again, I gotta get set ahead of time. It's very important that I prepare myself. So I give the sleeve opposite hand, and as he stands up, I'm gonna take advantage and wrap his leg. As soon as he stands up, my hands gotta go inside his leg. Okay, now as he's standing up, I grab the sleeve. So now I got his side completely controlled. Okay, now my free hand is gonna go up on his collar, okay, to help pull him down. Now I'm gonna help myself bring my hip, close a triangle over his arm. And now as soon as I get the triangle, I'm gonna start putting weight on my legs and bringing him down just keep turning over until I got the sweep. I sit up, hug his leg, put my hip on the ground, control the position tight here. Pay attention. I always get set ahead of time. And across, I grab as much cloth as I can, but I grab across. As soon as he stands up, I wrap his leg and I try to reach, give the hand to the other hand. So now I have control over him. Now hand on the collar to help me bring myself up for the figure four. See, when I grab, I help my body up, cross the triangle on his arm. Now I open his elbow, bring him down, putting weight on my legs, and I roll him over. I sit down, I start putting my hips down, controlling him, hug the leg. Now in normal speed. Now one more from the closed guard. Closed guard. He's got posture. He adjusts the collar. Grab across again. He stands up once again. Like I'm going to try the first one. I try to go around, but he's too strong. And he gets posture and breaks my grip. Now my hand is going to go on the ground. I still wrapping his leg, and I'm going to open my leg, and I'm going to roll over to the side. See, I still have his foot under control with my arm wrapped. Now I'm going to go inside his legs with my body. Pull him up. See? See? Okay, again. Got control of his legs. I'm going to step inside and pull it. Again, control the arm. As he gets up, I try to go inside, but he's too strong and he breaks my hip. So I change, I put my hand on the ground, I bridge over, grab control, I step over him, I start pulling his leg up with me. Face him, 2 points. Okay, again. Close guard. I prepare myself for the other sweep, but he's too strong. When I start the sweep, he breaks my grip. So this time I put my hand on the ground. I roll over to my knees. I step over and I bring his leg up with me. See, right now I'm going to pull him up, bring him down. Face him, 2 points. I don't let go of the leg that I trap. Watch at a different angle, you're going to be able to see this a little better. Steps up, I wrap, he breaks my grip, I pivot over on my knees. I still control his leg. See? I still control his leg. His leg is tight. I can grab my collar here. And I'm going to just step up and bring his leg up. See? Up. And I stand up with him until he goes down. Sometimes you need to stand up. Other times they just fall. And then I face him. 2 points. If I need to stand up, I'll stand up. But a lot of times they fall. Like I'm trying the first one, but he broke my grip. I roll over, step up, and I bring his leg forward. Sometimes I have to stand up. Look, I use my other hand. Sometimes you don't need to, but I just bring him with him. If I have to stand up, I'll stand up. But most of the times they fall down. Wrap the leg, hand on the ground, turn to force, start to lift my hand, my leg, and I bring him back, pulling his leg forward. If I have to, I'll stand up. I don't let go of the leg, see? Now I can just lift him up, push him back. Face him. Now a little more normal speed. This is a position that gets adjusted as you move, and you use the speed of your roll to bring him up. If you stop too much at one place, get a wrap. As soon as I let go, I start to lift off, and down he goes. Now with an open guard. Start with a closed guard. I'm going to control one sleeve across. Cross my hand, grab the other arm across as well. So I got the same way. I'm going to grab inside, both arms I'm going to grab across. Okay? Now I open my legs, and one of the feet is going to circle and hook the opposite arm, right under the armpit. Okay? Now the other foot goes on the ground. When I put him on the ground, I'm going to kick up on the opposite leg, and I'm going to sweep him over. That leg can even change and use a little hook to help him over. Okay, and then I go off to the top. Okay, again, I grab opposite hand across, one hand on top, one hand on the bottom. I just go grab across, okay? Open the legs, hook with one leg across under the armpit. The free leg is going to go on the ground, and I'm going to kick the one that's on the armpit. See, once I kick him up, he's going to be swept. Can use the other hand, leg or not, to help. Okay, sometimes when I pull the arm, see the leg is gonna kick up, and then sometimes I can push or I can use a hook. Whatever I choose, whatever is necessary. Leg on the ground, complete the sweep. One hand across, the other hand across, open, hook the leg over. See, I hook over the leg and onto the armpit. Foot on the ground, and I kick the leg. See, I kick the leg, so that's going to sweep him. I can use the other one to help. Get up, complete the sweep. Change the leg over, hook under the armpit, foot on the ground, kick the leg up, kick the leg off. Pay attention, I kick and I pull his arm off. Now the other leg goes and hooks, complete the sweep, change cross side. cross the arms, cross grip, change, leg over and under the armpit, pull the arm across a little bit so I can kick over. See, now foot on the ground, I escape the hip a little bit to help, kick the leg, and I bring the other leg over. I can use a hook or not. Now we're going to do it at normal speed. Sometimes you don't even need the other hook, you know, just with the kick you'll be able to sweep it. See, so when you push, sometimes you don't even need just change the legs and you're over. Hook, foot on the ground, hip escape, sit and kick, or use the hook sometimes. Now we're going to do a variation of the same position. This time he's going to brace for the sweep, so we're going to just use different options and go for some submissions that open up from these positions. Okay. Same position, same start. Cross grip, change, foot goes in. Now this time, as I start to sweep, he's going to open the leg to brace for the sweep. Okay, so now he stops my sweep. I can continue, but it won't go anywhere. So I put the foot, I escape the hip, sit up, bring my foot in, and I do a somersault over my shoulder, and I bring him to the shoulder lock. Okay? Hand changes. I grab over the leg. I can bring him over like the first sweep that we used. Or I can just go for the shoulder lock. Complete the sweep. Cross grip. Start the same way as before. Leg goes over, hooks. When I start to sweep, always try to bring him over to me. It's easier to sweep him if I bring him over to me. Okay, now when I start to kick up, he's gonna block. Once he blocks, I'm gonna scoot the hip a little. Okay? Now I gotta sit up and I bring the lower leg across. Bring the lower leg across. Now I'm gonna do a somersault over my shoulder. I roll over my shoulder, but I'm still controlling his arm. See, so I got a shoulder lock right here. See, right here he's got the shoulder lock. If he bases, I keep control over the leg, under the other one. Grab, and I bring him over. Bring him over. Just like the other position we did before. Hug his hips. Cross grip, escape the hip, leg over, hook. Start to sweep. When I start to sweep from here, see, I kick the leg, he's gonna brace. Try to sweep. If he goes, he goes, but this time he braces. So I push, I scoot the hip, scoot the hip, sit up, switch the legs off, bring my leg under so I can go and roll over my shoulder. Once I roll over, I got him on the shoulder lock. If he doesn't defend, he'll tap here. Then I control the leg, switch the legs, sweep him over. Finish hugging him so that I have control. Close the guard, cross grip, foot on the hip, hook the legs, try the sweep. He braces. He braced. Once he braced, I scoot the hip, scoot the hip, scoot the hip, sit up, change the leg in. See, I gotta clear my foot, otherwise I can't roll. I roll over. Notice my leg. Oh, notice my leg. Oh, hooking him, shoulder lock. Okay. Now here, I'm gonna change over and sweep him. Sit up, control him. Cross grip, escape, hook the leg, he braces. See, he's got good balance. I push away, sit up, hide the left leg so I can roll over. Do a somersault, but notice I'm still holding his arms. See, as I roll, the leg is gonna go and catch the arm off for the shoulder lock. See? Now I go over and under, and now I'm gonna stretch my leg and bring him over. Complete the sweep. Hug him. Finish. Now in normal speed. Hook, kick, scoot the hip, sit up, roll underneath the him. I grab the leg over and under, stretch the legs, sweep him. Hook, scoot, roll over, sweep. Another variation of the same position. Okay, close guard, open across, cross grips again, hip, foot on the hip, hook the leg. Gonna try the same sweep. I did the hook, except I'm just gonna sit up, and the foot that's on the hooking under the armpit is gonna go between his legs. The hand's gonna release and grab under his shoulder, okay? The other hand's still grabbing across, but the right hand's gonna grab underneath. So same side of the hook, I grab under the armpit, foot on the floor, moving under him. Now I pull him up and I kick my leg to sweep him. Go on top. Okay, again, cross grip. I start the position same way, hip, hook, except now I put the foot on the ground, I sit up, and I use the hook inside his leg. See, it's inside, between his legs, there's a hook there. Now I change my hand, the same side that I hooked, I change my hand, I grab under the armpit, and I use my other foot to scoot close to him. To sweep, I need to be close to him. See, now I'm close to him, under the armpit. I'm just gonna pull him forward and sweep him, and use that hip, use the kick to sweep his hip. Okay, close the leg, complete the sweep. Cross grip, start the same way as before. Leg over. Except this time I'm gonna scoot away and adjust and put a hook between his legs. Sit up with the hook between his legs. Now I change the hand, same side of the hook, and I grab under his armpit. Scoot into him, pull him with the hand, and kick at the same time. I pull and I kick. Pull and I kick. Sweep, turn over. Cross hands. Same start as before. Put a foot on the ground. I decide to sit up instead. Put the foot between his legs. Same side of the hook is between his legs. I'm going to use the hand under his armpit. I'm going to grab under his armpit. Now I'm going to pull him by the hand and kick at the same time. I pull him down and I kick. See, foot on the ground, pull him and kick. Now I switch hips, get up on him. Now normal speed. Now pay attention that I'm going to see how I scoot in and my knee is outside between his arm and his body so I can kick him. Now I get on top. I always try to take advantage of something he does to get the leverage to sweep. See, hooks, pull, scoot in. See, now I kind of like I rock and I kick. Hook, grab, so I rock forward and I rock back, kick. Complete the sweep. Now we've seen from the beginning, we keep making a little bit of each position. Close guard, sitting guard, standing up. Now a little open guard. Now we're going to do a little bit open guard, but the opponent standing up, okay? So we got to use spider guard. Control both sleeves, same side, feet on the biceps, keeping pressure. I don't like to use both feet on the arms. I like to use one on the arm and one on the hip. I feel more comfortable this way. That's the way I prefer my spider guard. And the foot on the hip, it can let me give space. I can push him back. I can release and pull him. See, if I have both hands on the bicep, both feet on the bicep, it don't give me that flexibility. So I like to have one foot on the bicep, one foot on the hip. So now I'm going to circle the leg and hook under his armpit. The other leg still on the hip, So now my right hand is going to go and grab his left leg, okay? So now I have his left leg controlled, his right arm controlled. I pull him to me, okay? I scoot myself under him. And now I'm going to use my right leg, the one that was on the hip, to pull him up. So now I'm going to throw him over. Again, spider guard, but I prefer the foot on the hip. I circle and hook right under his armpit. Now I grab the opposite leg with my right hand. See, and I have a foot on the hip. Now I scoot myself into him. Whoop. Okay, now I'm underneath of him. I'm gonna push him up with my right leg as I pull him down with my arm. Oh, watch. Now it's easy. Turn him over. Now don't let go of the legs, huh? Because otherwise he can come back. And I let him go, and I pull myself up. Okay, again. Foot on the hip, I hook, and I hook right under the armpit. See, the right side of him is hooked up. Now I grab his left leg, right under the knee I grab, okay? Okay, now I scoot myself underneath of him. Now I'm gonna push my right leg. I'm gonna lift him with my right leg, and I'm gonna pull him with the hand. So watch. Turn him over. Again, I hook right under his armpit. Opposite leg, I control. And I use that to bring myself underneath of him. See, I pull myself underneath. Now he's on top of me. It's easy to sweep. I push with my right leg, and I stretch my arms and pull him over. Then I'm on top. And I sweep over his shoulder. Okay, control again, hook under his armpit, grab the opposite leg, bring myself under. See, I can lift him, bring him down. Hook, leg, bring myself in. See, I use my knee. See, I use my knee to trap his leg, and it helps me to the sweep. Okay, now the same situation, but we're gonna show a variation. Okay, I hook, put the foot on the hip, trying to grab his leg, but he's gonna step away so he doesn't let him grab his leg, and he keeps stepping away. See? So I try to grab his leg. He steps, over. Okay, foot goes on the ground. I turn my hip in, I open my knee, and I'm gonna sweep him. See, he's already out of balance here. I'm just gonna grab his leg and sweep him over. He thinks he's gonna pass my guard. He clears his try to pass. I throw my hip inside. I open my knee. I grab his leg. Look how I'm gonna sweep him over. He's completely off balance, and I'm gonna open my knee and lift his leg. Sometimes they try to put the foot on the weight on the ground, but it still doesn't work. See, I keep lifting him, and he's gonna go over. He's gonna go completely over. So I hook again. I went to grab, he starts to pass my guard. Now I can grab his leg. Now watch, I gotta switch my hip inside of him and open my knee off. Now he's out of balance, and I'm gonna use my right hand to bring him over as I keep opening my knee. He cannot adjust his body because my knee is pushing on his bicep. So I sweep him over. Again, I hook. Try to grab his leg, but he starts to pass my guard. See, I switch my hip. I start sliding my hip inside. I open my leg. See, if I push my left knee, I start to bring his shoulder down. Now he's very light and I can sweep him very easily. Get on top, hug him. See, I go with him. Sweep, hook, try to grab the leg, he starts to pass. So see, I switch my hip inside of him. Look, my left knee, I put pressure on his shoulder, and he swept. See, my hip coming in is going to help sweep him. One more time. See, he steps over, I scoot in, and how easy. Now we're gonna do one with a sweep with the hooks, okay? Pay attention. I'm gonna sit up, and I'm gonna hug his back. I don't hug his belt because the belt spins. So what I try to do is to hug his back. If I hug the belt, I grab the cloth instead. See, the cloth doesn't spin. Okay, now I put my opposite hand. See, if I grab his arm, he's gonna move to the side, so that doesn't work for me. I'm gonna grab his opposite thigh, right at the knee. See, now he's completely trapped. Now I'm gonna go underneath of him. I'm gonna scoot under him and pull his weight on top of me. See, he's on top of me. Now he puts both hands down to brace. Now I'm gonna come back, sit up, and I already go to my knee. See, I pull his leg down and I sweep. So it's gonna be like a seesaw motion. I try sweep one way, he braces, and I come back to him. See, I hug his back, I grab the cloth, not the belt. Right hand on the cloth, left hand on his knee, okay? So I scoot in, and I sweep him. Now he braces. If he doesn't brace, he's gonna go. Once he braces, I come back, and I sit up as far as I can, and now I bring my leg out, and now I'm gonna pull his leg. See, I'm gonna pull his left leg in and keep going forward for the sweep. So he's in my hooks. I'll hug him and try the first sweep. I scoot my hip in. I bring him up. He may be swept right here. If he doesn't get swept, he braces. I bring him back, stretching my legs. So distance, I bring my leg out. Now look, I'm gonna pull his leg in, and I'm gonna go up on him for the sweep. See? Sit up, grab the leg, scoot in. See, I got complete control over him. I'm gonna scoot in and try to sweep it. See, he's complete control. He can move, but I'm gonna follow him. So I go in, I sweep, he braces this time. Okay, when I come back, I stretch my legs and I come up on him. It's very important that I bring my leg in and go up on top of him. Complete the sweep this way. Okay? It's a position that requires a little more speed and adjustment. So it's got two times. You go one sweep. When he braces, I come back to the next sweep, okay? So I start on this sweep. I go on this one. If he braces, I'm going to come back and go on top of him. Go on top of him. Sit. I hug his back. Grab the knee. Scoot in. He braces. So now I stretch my leg and go up on top of him. The sweep positions are all, my reference in the sweep positions are my brother Ricardo. Ricardo Vieira does a lot of good guard position, and I learn from him a lot. So because of creativity and difficulty that's involved, he develops a lot of positions. He's got a lot of flexibility, and he can fight from the guard with a lot of heavier guys. And I use him as my reference.
Referências como guarda, assim como tiveram posições que foram adaptadas para o meu jogo, que eu peguei de vários alunos e professores meus.
Since 1984, INI Sports has featured the largest selection of paintball equipment, martial arts supplies, boxing gear, and custom knives. And with discounts from 10 to 60% off, there's no reason to shop anywhere else. So stop by or call us today. Visit any of our 3 Southern California locations 7 days a week, with stores to serve you in West LA, City of Industry, and Carson, or call 310-715-6800. INI Sports, we've got what you need.